here today. And look, Paul's here. He took a break from his job of doing Santa, and he's actually here. We can all see him and hear him. What's up, sir?
What's up, y'all? Mic check. Can everybody hear me? Mic check. One,
We're
two, one,
good.
two.
Loud and
Where's
clear.
Paul?
Loud and clear, baby.
All right.
Where's Paul?
Can't find him. Just skip him.
It's good to be back. Good to be back, y'all. I missed y'all. And this weekend, guess what? A preview of the Super Bowl in Santa Clara.
That's a big prediction. I guess
It's
we'll talk
happening.
about that.
It's happening.
Jamal, I see you nodding your head. What's up, sir?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Got my hands on a little bit of Hetty Topper for all you beer enthusiasts from back in the day. You gotta respect one of the originals. Beating the Commanders' ass was a sweet, sweet, sweet way to spend a Saturday night.
Yeah, it was. Joe's here, and he sees everybody and hears everybody.
But you can't see me.
We can see you now too.
Tyler Steen versus the world, baby.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Pumping those thick legs.
Chris, how are you doing,
What's
sir?
going on? Feeling the holiday grind right now, but you know what's lifting my spirits is that we are back to back NFC champs. NFC East champs, sorry.
NFC East champs.
NFC
Yes,
East.
correct that.
Only took 20 years, man. Only took 20 years
To break a
for that-
record.
for us to break that chain. Yeah,
And what's his name? And Phil's did
that's
it too.
crazy.
So both it's the
That's
first time that
crazy
both
if you
teams have
think
done
about
that in the city.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That the first time both teams repeated.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah, we've had two at the same time.
The other crazy stat I heard that this was the longest drought in sports, like all sports history of like the core sports.
For
that
what,
it
the
hasn't-
Cowboys?
No, that
Oh, in the NFL?
a back-to-back divisional champ in like it took this long in a drought. There hasn't been in any of the four major sports a drought this long.
Damn.
And that's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy. But all right, some housekeeping. We don't have any tailgates coming out this week because we're away. But check us out on Instagram, Bros on Birds Pod, TikTok, Bros on Birds Podcast, and email us at brosonbirdspod@gmail.com. As we said before, if you ever send us stuff, we'll talk about it. It's been kind of quiet the last couple days, but we've been very busy on TikTok and getting a lot of traction on some of our videos and a lot of comments on there. The Tyler Steen video seems to be a hit with people.
We need
So-
8 more followers to get to 1,500.
Yeah, that was the
So-
goal. So go follow us. Get us our 1,500 on the TikTok. But like we said, we had a game last week. We won. We beat the Commanders. Final score is 29-18. First half was a little for us. We only scored 7 points.
It was kind of like how it's been, right? They play like a half of football. Like the first half wasn't great.
Yeah, the first half wasn't good at all. I don't have the breakdown of what it was, but and I don't have the breakdown of like what we scored.
They piled it on at the end.
Yeah.
They scored.
We had 7 in the
18
third and
points?
15 in the. We had 15
Yeah.
in the fourth, but I don't have the breakdown of the halves, like what our yardages were and stuff like that. Overall, Jalen was 22 for 30, 185 yards. He had a QBR of 76.6, 2 touchdowns, and a rating of 111.1. Saquon, finally, 21 carries, 132 yards. He had a long of 48 and a touchdown. Jalen was the second heaviest runner with 7 carries for 40 yards. Receiving wise, A.J. Brown had 9 receptions on 12 targets, 95 yards, 0 touchdowns. Devontae had 6 for 8, 42 yards, and a touchdown. Goddard, a little quiet, 3 for 3, 32 yards, and a touchdown. Dotson was 3 for 3, 13 yards. That's really the big news offensively for those guys. We got down to their third string quarterback. We took Marcus Mariota out of the game. He was 7 for 14 at the time, 95 yards, QBR 25.6. Then Josh Johnson came in, and he was 5 for 9. Man, they only threw the ball 23 times.
How's that guy still on an NFL roster?
Well, he was he's third string quarterback.
It's the Commanders, though.
Yeah.
It's the Commanders.
He had 1 interception. Rushing wise, Chris Rodriguez had 15 carries for 63 yards. Jacoby Krosky Merritt had 8 for. His name's Bill. They call him Bill.
Yeah,
Bill,
Really?
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
cool
Because I
name.
guess when he was little, when he was little, he didn't have hair for the longest time, so he looked like Little Bill.
That's horrible.
I wonder if he makes special drinks now.
Oh no, Cosby.
The receiving, Scary Terry actually looked like productive. He
Yeah.
hasn't.
Oh,
Like,
he
actually,
always does against us.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
3 for 4. He had 53 yards, no touchdowns. Debo was 3 for 4 for 35 yards, and Traylon Burks was 2 for 5 for 30. Yeah, they scored they scored 3 in the first and 7 in the second quarter, and then they had 8 points in the fourth. How did they have 8? Did they go for 2?
8
Must have.
points.
I don't remember.
Because there wasn't a safety or anything weird. They had 8 points in the fourth, so they
They got their safety. You know, it was 10, and then they got a touchdown and went for 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So they went
Yeah.
for 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just
Isn't that
don't
interesting?
remember.
Yeah, I don't
Isn't that
remember that either.
interesting? They went. For
Yes,
2.
while the day would go for 2.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, we're going to get to that in a second. We had 2 sacks. Byron Young had 1, and the other was from Brandon Graham. BG's been very
BG.
productive the last few weeks. They had 2 sacks, one from Bobby Wagner and one from Jacob Martin. With the win, as Chris said, we clinched the NFC East for the second straight season. It's the first time since the early 2000s that a team has gone back-to-back in the NFC East. It takes us up to 10-5, knocks
It's hard to
Washington down
go
to
back
4
to
and 11.
back. It's hard.
Yeah, especially you don't. And I mean, you always want to go back to back. You don't want to go back to front.
No. How about front? How about
Always
front
wanna-
to front?
Always want to
front
go
to front's
back
weird
back.
too.
It's hard to do.
So with that, we have officially secured our playoff spot.
Let's go. Never a doubt.
We did need to move up as of last week. We did need some help. We needed the Buccaneers to lose the Carolina Panthers, but that didn't help for us. We need, like, right now we're sitting at what, 3? I think we're on
3. Yep. There's 3 seed.
We could.
We
go
have
as
an
high
outside
as
shot at the 2.
2. Yeah,
2.
but we need a
that's
lot
I
of help.
think as far as we're gonna get.
Yeah, there's no
Lot
way
of
we,
help.
no way
Lot
we
of
can
help.
get the 1 because all the teams we need to lose are playing each other.
Yep.
And San Fran just eliminated that opportunity for us by winning last night.
Yeah.
And we needed Green Bay to win against Chicago. And
Yeah.
give Chicago credit, man. They're balling right
That
now.
was impressive, man.
Yeah,
They've
it
been
was.
impressive.
It was.
The
Yeah,
other,
that helmet to helmet against Jordan Love was pretty crazy.
the other big
Might have
news
some
coming out of the
of it.
game, I think the biggest was, besides winning, the Kobe Dean suffered an injury. But I think we're going to talk about it a little bit. It was a little weird, the comments in the locker room after when everybody was asked about it. They were kind of like, oh, it's okay. He'll be fine. Like, it was no big deal. Like, it was like no big deal. And he didn't get, like, when he went down, it didn't look like he went down like, holy shit. He kind of just went down, and they were like, all right, let's get you off the field. And he kind of just walked off the field.
You think it's probably us making a bigger deal about it than what it really is? Like, they're taking him out of there just because the game is kind of, they have a competent backup and they don't need, him to be out there. Like, why risk it?
It has to be because, like, there was nothing looks like usually when a guy has a hamstring injury, it usually looks bad. Like, you see them pull up, you see them grabs, like,
They know it. Yeah,
he
they
was
know they're
really
fucked up.
calm, and I thought it was big because when he went out, it was early in the game. We weren't winning, and he went out, and you could see right away they missed him because they kind of ran all over. In that time period, they kind of moved the ball on us. Then in the second half, we kind of shut that down. But I don't know. But everybody else was just kind of like, no, he'll be fine.
Did Campbell play okay when he came in for N'Kobe?
I think at the very beginning, he looked a little but then he played very well, I think, in the second half of the game.
Okay.
So, like, when they came
Mike,
out
to
in the second half.
piggyback off of what you were saying about BG, ever since they moved him inside to take over for Jalen Carter, 3 sacks, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the guy gets like
crazy.
5 to 7 snaps a game.
I think
He's
I think he said
killing it inside.
9 total snaps, 3 sacks. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Very effective.
Yep. For them, like I said, the Commanders lost Marcus Mariota in the third quarter. Yeah, something with his right hand. It looked like he split something open on his finger. Somebody was bleeding pretty bad. Josh Johnson came in, threw an interception. They did lose their wide receiver, right? Didn't he go down? One of them, Jalen Lane actually with an ankle injury, never came back. And they were also, we know they were down Zach Ertz in that game. So.
Just so you guys know, like Washington Commanders radio, like this fans down there, they only lost this game because all those guys got hurt. Just so you know.
Oh, because they got hurt in the game. They like if Marcus
they got hurt, that's why. If Marcus Mariota didn't get hurt, they probably would have been a totally different game.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's a game changer.
He went out in the third. We scored 14 at that point, and they had 10. So I don't know. We scored, but we also scored 15 in the fourth. So I don't think Mariota was stopping that.
No, they're dumb. They're like stupid fan. They've lost for so long, and then last year they won, and they can't believe they suck again.
But we did get an interception off the Johnson, and it led to Cooper DeJean doing a whole John Cena touchdown celebration in the end zone where he five-knuckle shuffled fucking Quinyon.
Now, here's the thing. Say he gets an interception up in Buffalo. Does like Jordan Davis put him in the sleeper hold and then he taps out?
No, they bring out a table. They bring out a table for a prop.
Shit.
That'd be funny if he did that.
He should try to AA Jordan Davis. See if he can pull that off.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That'd be amazing.
The rumors are true. You know he's tagging with his girlfriend at like WrestleMania or something. That's gonna happen.
Well,
oh my God! If she
tried to shut it down. She did try to shut it down and say that it wasn't true, which did a really bad job of it. And then she goes into Detroit and tells Detroit that they're just pissed off they're not as good as the Eagles.
Well, they're not like here's what it probably is. They're probably really not like boyfriend and girlfriend. They're just like
hanging out.
Yeah,
hanging.
They're watching
benefits.
They're watching
benefits.
Netflix.
They're going. Yeah, they're.
Benefits.
I mean, because we know she's like 20 years older now. So, it is.
Is she?
Yeah, she's 40 some years old, man.
She's 42 and he's 22.
He's 42?
a baby.
Paul, we missed it. We went deep into this last week.
Yeah, she's robbing the cradle.
Like,
man.
really think about this. He was 12 years old watching wrestling, and she was wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what he was doing.
Yeah.
And now he's hanging out with her.
He was vigorously taking notes.
Then he's like, I need to start playing football so I can get.
And like just imagine, and when they're together, he's like, "This is exactly what I did when I was 12." In my brain to you. This is exactly.
He's walking next to her like, I'm so cool.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a hell of a victory.
So real question. So they really are together, or is this AI? Like what's going on?
No, I think they've been together.
Yeah.
Oh.
Biblically.
Yeah.
In the biblical sense. She's been to a couple games. And
It's been Coop's year, man.
And remember, I brought it up a few months ago.
That's all I
a
gotta
few
say.
months ago. Why is he going to all these wrestling events? He's constantly at wrestling events.
Yeah.
I mean, I get he's a big fan, clearly, but he's a real big fan, obviously.
Yo, what?
Damn.
What if that's just his move? Like he just starts snatching wrestling chicks. Like that's
that would be awesome.
Who's
That'd be
next?
What's
Who's
her
next?
face? The
Liv,
little,
you gotta get
Puerto
Liv.
Rican girl. No, the little Puerto Rican girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
Roxanne Perez.
Yeah. That's his
That's
next
a good second move.
Nah, what about the girl that twirls her hair?
Bianca?
Oh, you talking about
She's married. She's
Bianca
married.
Belair? Yeah,
married
you
to a
ain't
wrestler.
snatching her.
All right. I don't know.
Yeah, that dude might whoop his ass too.
Yeah.
That was at Montez Ford, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna play that.
No.
Nah,
My bad.
He'll fuck the TV show up and everything if that happens. There's so much that can come from that. That's great. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like that's the biggest news from the game. Saquon Barkley was huge in the second half. We were talking earlier that I was texting the group and I was like, man, Saquon needs to hit the hole a lot harder than he's been. And the next play, he just went off. Yeah, I got to do that. He had 21 carries for 132 yards and a touchdown. He surpassed 1,000 yards for the season after that game. So even though we kind of thought he had a soft year, like he went over 1,000 yards.
How many 100-yard games do you have? I think this was only like his second, maybe third 100-yard game.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
not many.
I think
Yeah, it
maybe
might
only
be
two.
third.
This might have been his second. It might have been his second. I should have looked at that because I was thinking about that earlier in the week, but he hasn't had very many 100-yard games this year.
But he's had a lot of
1,000
touches.
yards. 1,000
had-
yards is impressive. That's
He's
impressive.
had a lot of
after a year
touches,
he had
Chris.
last
Yeah.
year.
Chris is right. He has had a lot of touches. Like we've said that. Like he's touched the ball a lot.
That's what's always blown me away. Like coming off the year that he had, still with 21 touches in this game, like it still doesn't add up to me. Like you want to rest him now. We just won the
Yeah.
division. I would rest him up a bit here. We need him for the playoffs.
Everybody plays this week, and then you rest.
Yeah, you
You
still
have to-
play.
yeah,
but-
because there's too many things that can happen. You're still playing for seed at this point, right? I mean, you have a chance to move
Yeah,
this
tank.
week.
Right.
What was everybody's thoughts on Jalen Hurts' play?
He did all right. He looked good. He was on time.
Yeah, he was.
He
it
was in
like,
the pocket.
It was a
in
typical kind of what you want to see from him.
the 17
He did what he
times
had
he
to do.
threw. 17 times, Mike. How many times did he throw?
Hold on.
30.
30.
He was 30. He was high.
30.
He was
threw
lot.
30
Yep,
times.
he was 22 for 30.
Yeah.
So he only completed in our magic number, but he threw more than our magic number.
Okay.
I mean, he's normally like 19 for 22, like on a really, really good Jalen week.
And how many rushes? How many
He had
total?
That's where he looked good.
7. He had seven.
Okay.
for 40 yards.
Okay.
He did look good.
And
in
they
that
were
area.
impactful rushes. Yeah, they were impactful rushes.
He
Like every
looked
time he ran, it made
decisive
sense.
when he did it. Like he looked like he was committing to the run, not like the weeks before where it was like, I'm running, but I really don't want to run. Like,
Right.
so it was a good Jalen game.
So, question
yeah.
about the guys that are hurt. Like, since we have the division, we have a spot in the playoffs. We're really playing for seeding next week. I don't think we see Lane Johnson and like Jalen Carter probably till the playoffs, right? Just hold them out and let them get 100%.
They're saying they're
Apparently
available.
they're playing. Well,
Yeah.
Definitely not Lane. I don't think Lane's going to be in this week.
Do you play them just to knock the rust off, especially Lane?
I don't know.
What's the
because
update
I
on
don't
Jalen?
think I don't think anybody's going to play next week. I mean,
What's-
week 18.
But what's the update on Jalen Carter though? What's the latest status of his injury?
He's good. He's
He
available.
practiced.
Yeah.
He
today.
practiced. Yeah, he
Well-
practiced today.
That, and keep in mind, when he went out, it was a strategical thing. Like, if it was like, oh, if this is the playoffs, he would have played. But they wanted to give him some rest so he could be healthy for the playoffs.
So the understanding that I have is that he had basically stem cell injections into his shoulders, and because of the way the stem cell injections work, you can't have any trauma happen to the area because then it just basically doesn't help repair it. So they couldn't have the trauma of him like blocking or pushing, so they needed to shut down his shoulders for a
However
couple
long.
weeks. Yeah,
Wouldn't it would make sense for
That's
him
just
to get his reps in.
persistent shoulder pain.
yeah.
Damn.
What'd you say, Chris?
I was saying it makes sense for him to get his reps in against the Bills. If we expect the Bills that we meet
Yes.
them again, it would make sense for Jalen to get those
To
reps
see
in
the
against that
looks
team.
and the shit that he's gonna get,
see the
yeah.
looks, yeah. If he's available, I'd love to have him play. But
Yeah, I think they have to play Joe. Just because I think Lane Johnson needs. He wasn't playing good in the beginning of the year,
Right.
so like let's get him warmed up. And like we even said, like he might be on like JP territory at this point.
Yeah.
I hated that. I hated
Yeah.
that so much.
Father Time undefeated, man.
So the other big controversy to come out of this weekend, which stirred up a lot of animosity, I guess you could say, is the Eagles scored. I think it put them up 18 points, or we'll put them up 17 points, but they decided to go for a 2-point conversion instead of an extra point. But keep in mind, this was also after your kicker missed 3 field goals, one that didn't count.
3.
Yeah, he missed 3. I mean, technically 2 because only 2 counted, but it was 3.
I don't care.
Yeah, it was
Like,
3.
Come on.
It was
Like,
3.
what
He
are we
missed
doing?
3.
Jake's got to wake up, man.
Yeah.
He's got to wake up.
So, but because they went for 2, what the hell's their coach? What the hell's his name?
I forget his name. Their coach.
Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn.
Dan
Yeah,
Quinn.
Quinn?
Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn got
Yeah.
very He made a comment when asked about it. He said that well, if that's just how they're going to play, they want to play it. We get to see them again in 2 weeks, and we'll figure it out then.
Oh, he's gonna tear those backups
no.
up.
Yeah, but
Tanner McKee better be on his bicycle.
You know what I hope happens? I hope that they talk all this shit about, we're gonna go up there and we got payback, and they're all like payback game, and the Eagles rest all their players, and fucking Tanner McKee comes in and just
and
carves
beats them. Yeah,
And he will.
carves them,
Torches them.
especially because they're not going.
And he will. I think he's gonna go off.
Daniel's just going to be shut. Daniel's shut down for the year, so you're not going to see their best
He's
quarterback.
shut down. Yep. He's done.
I guess Mariota is going to be the quarterback that day. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it does not matter.
Maybe they'll call Cam Newton. I heard he's bitching and complaining about not getting
Poor
Bring him back
Cam.
with his stupid fucking hat. He'd probably wear one of those hats that they have to wear over the
The
helmet.
Guardian cap. He totally
Yeah,
would.
he'd wear one.
The
Like the
Guardian
Guardian, like the Guardians.
Oh my god, he put a fucking feather in it though.
Yeah, feather.
But during the
and
game,
then the NFL would tell him, no, you can't do that. And then he would be like, oh, they don't want me in the league. He would do some dumb shit like that.
but during the game after the 2-point conversion, Tyler Steen then decided to take on the whole entire Commanders defense by himself.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
So
Very bold move.
can I say something? Because we had a comment on that on the TikTok post for the thing that we did.
Yeah.
And the guy said, if you notice, it was like the entire secondary that he was fighting. And I responded to him, and I said, it was like a real life version of how many 10-year-olds can you fight at one time before they overwhelm you. And like Tyler Steen's answer looked like it was about 11.
But
Yeah.
Did you
he's
you
just gonna keep
guys
whooping ass.
Did you guys notice QB1 pulled him aside and was like really talking to him on the sideline after that happened?
Yeah, I don't think he liked
you
that.
kinda
I don't
have
think
to.
he liked what went
yeah,
down.
and there was also something
Yeah.
that I noticed that during that conversation, Saquon came over all like loud, and Jalen kind of got in his ass too.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
happened there.
I think there was a lip reading guy that did it and said that Jalen said, know your fucking place or something like that. Like kind of
Damn.
Oh shit.
shine boxed him a little bit.
Ooh.
Well, I mean,
wait,
Well,
wait,
I mean,
wait.
you don't want to
Nah,
get you don't
nah,
want to
nah,
get kicked
nah.
out.
That's it.
Wait.
Sizzling
He said
having
that.
it.
He said that to Saquon.
Yeah.
Come on,
Because this
man.
all goes back to like what we said about leadership on the team when things were going bad, and like Saquon, like I'm firmly in the camp where he's in. Like Jamal said, he seems like he's probably a little bit of a corny dude. Like, and if he wasn't as good at football,
Yeah.
these guys wouldn't like him that much. So Jalen is the quarterback, and he is handling his business and speaking to his offensive lineman. And then I can picture Saquon coming over like, man, you can't do it. And he's like, shut the fuck up. I got it. This is my job.
Yeah,
I can see.
it.
I can see
Now
that.
that makes
like,
more
hey,
sense.
This is my
Yeah, I
spot.
can
Let me
see
handle
that.
it.
Yeah, but
Well,
some guy that reads lips.
because
and-
Jalen is so serious.
Yes. He's the
Get in
right
your
person to
fucking
do
place,
that. man. He's the right person to do that.
Well, that
That's a sign of
alter-
leadership, and everybody says he's not this type of leader. I don't know if it's because the cameras are in the locker room now with Hard Knocks or what, but
Well, when's
that
that
was a
next?
sign of
when's-
leadership.
When does that episode come out? Is it tonight or tomorrow?
I think
Tuesday, tonight.
It's tonight.
Yeah,
because I watched
Yep.
when we were in Florida last week. I actually watched them. I watched Tuesday nights there, and I mean it's pretty decent.
I'm gonna watch it all at one time. I haven't seen an episode yet.
Last week's was great because it was just them hyping up Aubrey about how good he is, and then they showed the game and they missed all the kids. I was like, damn.
Oh,
I was like,
that's great.
HBO does it right.
You know how they cut you do know how they cut those shows, right? They have camera crews with like a bunch of players.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
was the storyline. He missed a bunch of kicks, so they're like, well, we're gonna feature him.
And we're gonna
So
go
they
back
used
and get-
yeah.
Damn.
And
Yeah,
they cut it.
That's how they do you.
They edit it real quick too, because I mean
Mhm.
it's they're recording Sunday for the game, and then it comes out Tuesday. So that means they're taking Monday to edit it.
Yeah,
And
if
that's
you have a
exactly
film-
what they did.
If you have a film crew following you around on Hard Knocks, and then you have a bad game, you are going to be featured on that episode.
You absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
the star.
Yeah. Because of that brawl.
Yo,
that happened-
real quick. Wait. I was gonna say real quick, bringing it back though. I do want to say I love that from Jalen because we gotta
Yeah.
be real. It's real cool that Sting was fighting all them dudes, blah, blah, blah. Looks cool. It's real Philly. But he could get kicked out for a number of games. And one of the most important times, like, you don't want that shit.
Well, that's just going to say, because, I mean, because of the outcome of that, during that game, he was ejected. Their D tackle, Javon Kinlaw, and safety Quan Martin were ejected. And it just came out this morning, I think, that he's not going to get any more suspensions. But there was a chance that he could have.
Wow.
So, and that could have been huge. Because he's played pretty
First
well.
week of the fucking playoffs.
Yeah.
That could have been big.
Could have went DK on him.
We'd have Brett Toth or somebody out there. That
Yeah,
would've been
exactly.
idiot.
Like Chris said, we could have had DK where he's punching fans of the opposite team in the stadium. Like what a
He
fool.
just can't control himself, right? Like
Yeah.
he just has no control over himself.
Cost him $500,000, I think, right? I think it was like
Yeah.
$500,000.
And okay, is that his game? Two
Yeah.
game checks, I guess.
Yeah, 2 game.
Okay, wow.
And 2-game suspension.
I mean, then they're in the playoff race.
Yeah.
We said that at the beginning of the
Yeah,
year
they
with the
need 'em.
moves they made. Like they just went and got out all the psychopaths and just put them on the team. Let's go get Aaron Rodgers.
well-
Let's get DK Metcalf.
Well, listen, AB used to be there, so I mean, they're not.
Right.
Pickens
What?
used to be there, so
Hey, but,
I mean,
all right, we're jumping
Yeah,
ahead,
Pickens
but
is a
like,
wild boy too.
what about the end of that game? That was fucking crazy. The end of the
Yeah.
Detroit
Yes,
game.
it was
Oh, that
Like-
game, that was amazing.
Like the pass that got thrown back to fucking Goff, and then he runs in and scores a touchdown. But then there was some offensive pass interference that negated all of it.
but you
Which
guys,
was
the
really was.
referee, the referees, the way they announced it.
It was
Okay.
horrible. Was
It was
horrible.
okay. There was a touchdown, but however, so that, there was a touchdown.
Yeah, like, why
the
do
crowd?
that?
The crowd's going crazy, right?
Yeah.
They're going crazy.
Psych.
But there was a penalty on the offense, so
Which
the
is
game is
over.
over.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Actually, I thought that was kind of awesome the way they announced it. It was like ultimate troll level.
I like seeing the Lions lose. I can't lie.
I
I'm over
kinda
it.
do
You guys
too,
see them
man.
too.
now.
Because
They're
like I
eliminator,
think,
right?
Yeah.
No,
They have an
Yeah, it's over.
outside shot. Believe
They
it or
need
not, I
help.
mean they're done, but they need a lot of help.
hold on.
to
Let
get
me,
in.
let me pull off the playoff predictor.
still
Oh, I
They're
thought they
fine.
were done.
Their fans
Barely.
got like way ahead of themselves. Like they got way ahead of themselves.
Way
Last
ahead
year,
of themselves.
yeah, last year.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thought they were legit myself.
But everybody did last year.
Their offense is stacked.
So
No, they
as
still
of
have Jared Goff.
As of right now, Seattle's
they
the
do.
first. Seattle's the first. Chicago's the 2. We're the 3. Carolina's the 4. San Fran 5. LA 6. Green Bay 7. Now going into Week 17, Minnesota and Detroit play each other. If they win, it doesn't do anything alone. They need some help. So let's see. Green Bay loses to Baltimore. That doesn't do shit. The Bears lose to
I think
San
the Rams
Fran.
have to lose.
And the Rams lose. Nope, that doesn't even do anything. Damn.
They're fucked.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they're because what are they? They have
Yeah,
they're
it's
8
over.
and 7. The best they can do is 10 and 7 if they win out.
That ain't gonna be enough.
If they
I
win
guess they
out,
are
yeah,
done.
they might be done. So Green Bay
It's a wrap.
loses to the Vikings. Oh no, Green Bay they can get some help if they win out. If they win out and the Green Bay loses,
Loses out. They have to lose.
yeah,
out,
they have to
right?
lose out.
They're
They
not
can-
going to do that.
They could get the 7 seed, and we would end up becoming the 2 seed playing them.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah, because they
crazy.
can't handle our defense.
I'll do that. It'll be here. I'll take it. I'll take that first round.
Yeah, you know who's starting to look a little. I mean, I don't want to say
Don't
it looks
say
scary,
it.
but
Don't
the
say
Panthers are
Oh, okay.
They're rising
I thought
up,
you were gonna say
man.
San Francisco.
fucking.
No,
Dude,
no.
San-
Panthers
Man,
are
fuck San
playing ball.
Francisco.
They look
Panthers
good.
are balling.
All these teams look good though. Like, I mean, the Bears. I mean, this year I have no idea who's going to make it, but
Who's going to be?
yeah, it's going to be a good. And the Seattle being 12-3, I didn't see that.
Didn't see it.
It's gonna be good playoffs, man. I mean,
100%.
I think
fucking
Sam Darnold is
Darnold's
still
got a
better
defense
Darnold,
now. That defense might save him though, man. That's the only problem. He didn't have a defense in on the Vikings.
A lot of people are saying they've had a weak schedule, kind of like we did a couple years back.
I like our
Well,
defense
That
better.
made
Okay.
the defense.
I do too. I agree with Chris. Well, Paul, tell us about Saquon Barkley and the words he did not mince when he was talking about the fight of the team.
Are we doing bros on birds, or I mean bros?
Nah, let's go
bros
into
are-
the-
no.
nah, let's go
Okay,
into the
all right, all right. Well, all right. So with all that controversy, Saquon Barkley was interviewed in the locker room after the game, and he did not mince words at all. He says, and I quote, "We got to be better," Barkley said via 94 WIP. Obviously, we got to take care of each other. It's a brotherhood from their side to our side. We got to be better. We got to be smarter. I got to be smarter. I shouldn't put myself in that situation. It's really not worth it. Bobby Wagner did a really good job of making it make sense to me, which is cool. You know, veteran Bobby Wagner coming through in that moment. You get to 2 or 3 punches at a helmet and you break your hand, which is not a good thing. Nobody needs that. Which I never understood why people are punching people with their helmets on.
I did all the time when I played football. I'd punch people right in the face.
But that makes no sense. I could see a mush, but a punch? Okay.
Well, you did it,
Yeah.
didn't you? You were a dirty lineman.
No, definitely not. No. Look, it's hard to throw punches from the bench, baby.
well. Oh, damn. Sorry about that.
You just punch your teammate.
Oh my god.
Did you punch someone, right?
Yeah.
He said you could break your hand just to say you're a tough guy.
Yeah, it's
Like
not
it's
worth
not really worth
It's
it.
not worth it.
You lose a lot of money too, which Steen will probably get fined, which we think and we hope that's
Oh,
all
yeah.
that's going to happen. Basically, they don't like us and we don't like them. Basically, that's basically what he was saying. That's the gist of it. He's right. Like, listen, the last time we played them was in an NFC Championship game where they had a lot of bravado coming in here, and we spanked that ass. Okay, I mean, belts to ass.
Yeah, they've been waiting for this
manhandled
game.
them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they
They've
have.
been waiting for this. And, it seems like, Frankie Louvu, what was that guy that jumped over the huddle during the,
Yeah.
That was
Tush push.
Louisville, yeah.
Luvu.
lot of bad blood. It's a divisional game. And the fact that they're using this 2-point conversion as a running up the score kind of thing is really pathetic, if you ask me.
Well, this is
That's
their
just
this is
my
their
opinion.
bulletin,
I think
this is
it's
their
horrible.
bulletin board material that they're going to post to try to get hype off of, and I think it's stupid, especially knowing the situation of the game and what was going on at the time. Like we said, our kicker couldn't hit fucking anything. Why would we give him the opportunity to fucking miss an extra point?
And Mike, to me, that's the biggest issue here. Is Jake going to be okay? Now, remember last year, heading into the playoffs, it was kind of shaky for him as well. But then in the playoffs, he was spot on. So, do we have a problem with Jake or what?
It's
Yes.
Because I
aim.
think that's the real reason why they went for 2.
Yeah,
me
and
personally,
the
I think
crazy
that's why
part
we
is
went for 2.
it's not the distance. His legs got the distance. He's just missing. Like his aim is off, and I don't know. It wasn't windy. It's
Starting to become a pattern now with him.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
he hasn't been really good for 2 years. I mean, he had the playoffs were good for him last year, but like during the season last year, we're kind of talking about the
thing.
same stuff. I mean, missing kicks that he normally anything within 45 yards was pretty much automatic for him, and 45 to 50 was borderline automatic, and 50 plus he had a really good percentage of hitting stuff over 50. That's kind of gone out the window. I mean, he's not to me. He's like not an elite kicker anymore. It's something they're going to have to address probably sooner than later, because as much as you really don't think how important kickers are important in the NFL, you have to have someone who's reliable. Range isn't necessarily even the be all end all. Like his leg is still there. He's getting the distance.
Yeah.
It's accuracy. You want to know as a team, if you get to a certain yard line, you're going to get 3 points no matter what. You need to have that certainty as a team. And right now the Eagles really don't have that. Not with him.
just to wrap up the Saquon thing, I really like his comments, man. I mean, he's so down to earth, in my opinion. We always joke about how, Jamal does a great imitation of QB1 when he talks like he's Martin Luther King. But I love how Saquon is just down to earth, man. Like, he's right. We got to be better, but you still got to stand up for your teammate. It is a brotherhood. They don't like us. We don't like them either. It's divisional game. And it's not like he hasn't had history with them because he played for the Giants. So he knows about NFC East battles. And I really liked his comments, man. I love Saquon, man. And he was running hard that day. He
Yeah,
just kept coming and coming and coming.
Who was he?
Something happened. Something happened. Somebody got into it. Somebody said something to him.
He
But,
was
all right.
fucking going hard. Yo, real quick, you're talking about Jake Elliott. Did you see on the internet they were calling him Missy Elliott? That shit's brutal.
Missing Elliott.
No.
They like,
Missing
Yeah,
Elliott.
I saw they-
Somebody
they like
called up.
photoshopped his head on Missy's body.
Yeah,
the
somebody
jacket,
called
shit
up
on the fucking
WIP and said that. Classic. Missing Elliott.
So, the next article we were going to talk about was basically like what we saw like, from the game on Sunday, and I think we covered a lot of it. So I don't want to go into the article itself, but the question is that I have, and I think we can open up as a group discussion. Like, what did we, as the five of us, learn from this game, and what do we think that means for the team to going forward?
I feel that they're trending in the right direction. Now, we wanted to see them manhandle the Raiders. They did that, okay? Divisional game. First half was a little shaky, but second half they were rolling. They're trending in the right direction. I think they're doing new things. They're under center. Jalen's taking care of the ball, and he's using his legs. I think they're ramping up to playoff-ready football. This week is the week I want because I want to shut up all those Josh Allen wannabe lovers out there that think he's the end-all to be-all. The last time we faced them, it was here. It was raining. I was there. Went to overtime. Jalen scored to win the game. He's a better quarterback. No, I can't say that with a straight face. No, I just want to see them play. I think they're trending in the right direction.
What's wrong with you?
they're trending in the right direction. And MVP watch is still there. Come on, here we go.
Isn't it,
No.
What's wrong with you?
isn't it a little concerning
Jesus.
that we're just like kind of figuring out our identity now?
Oh yeah.
That was
Regardless, as long as they figure it out, I don't care when, as long as they do.
But
do y'all think they're figuring it out? Do you think they're
I'm
trending in the right
concerned.
direction? Like,
Go ahead, Chris.
I think they got back. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. Go.
Okay. I think they got back to their identity. Like that's where I see them getting back to. And it gets down to like the fundamentals of their football game. Like when I look at this last game, their time of possession being that 34 minutes and versus 25, and that's all about the trenches, winning the line. And to me, this just seems like their football game. Like when we asked how did Jalen do today, we're like, yeah, it's good. That's when we're like the best. When we're like, that's when we are back to our identity. Yeah, they won the game. Boring. They did some things. It was all right. Like, and I'm like, oh, that feels like this Eagles team. That feels like this identity. And it all goes down to the line. And the biggest takeaway for me is that this secondary, which I thought was going to be our issue, is really a strong piece of our defense. And this defense, to me, is fantastic. The noise of the offense is going away. AJ Brown noise, all the nonsense has died out. You've got the team settling in onto like this season. They've settled into back to what's comfortable for them. So to me, I feel very comfortable heading into this postseason. This is their identity. If you ask me, it's like when you ask how they won. Yeah, they won, and they were good. That's perfect. Love that identity.
What were you going to say, Jamal? You had something.
Well, Yeah, so a lot of people were very upset with Kevin Matula, including me in the beginning of the season, and I think it's reasonable to be upset with him. And we're really late in the season, and it feels like they should have gotten this together a little bit earlier. But we do have to be honest. I mean, he was a new offensive coordinator. It's not like he came from somewhere else after being an offensive coordinator. He literally had to learn how to do this job on the job with a bunch of players all screaming, "Give me the ball," most likely, or telling them what they want. And I'm sure he had some power struggles because he didn't have the gravitas of like Kellen Moore. And I think the push and the pull and the battle interject himself a little bit. I feel like they're finally starting to get it. It feels a lot like there's a bit of a rhythm now. I mean, this game felt like, and yeah, Jalen looked like Jalen. He didn't look like fucking Josh Allen. He didn't look like, just looked good. Like everything was great.
This is the game that had the most rhythm to me. I felt like it was the one that came across where like it seemed like everybody was kind of in stride and working well. Now, does that go back to what we said before, where Jalen doesn't want to do certain plays and do certain things, and now he's at the point where they're like, you have to? And because I mean, he clearly ran this week. He clearly threw over the middle. The play calling I thought was pretty good. It seemed like we were in, or it ever since the Chargers game, it seems like we changed the way our like our play calling and all our stuff that we have going on. So
More like that was a hell of a throw. He's doing things that I think is making him out of his comfort zone, but I think he has to do this. I think number one is playing well. I really do.
I think he's
Joe, what
playing
you think,
how
bro?
we need him to play. But go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that we've learned, that I've learned anyway, is that Jordan Davis is for real.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really happy to have a 5th-year option for him that they can pick up next year, because I think he's the perfect complement to Jalen Carter, and he was robbed at not making the Pro Bowl this year.
Thank you.
He should have
I
been
agree.
right next to Jalen Carter on, that Pro Bowl roster. They're the best 2 tackles in the league. And he's done it, and he's been just a dominant force with Jalen Carter even out. So he's getting all the attention.
Because
And he's still having great games and still making impact.
so like
so
stats wise, he has to have better stats than Jalen Carter this year.
He does.
He
Yeah,
does.
because
So-
Carter's missing the game.
Yeah.
And, everything else.
And the snub him's crazy. Like it's mind blowing that they didn't pick him.
So yeah, it's they need to keep both of these guys now, because I think everybody was like, they got to keep Carter. They got to keep Carter. Now to me, it's like, yeah, we got to keep both of these guys.
Yeah, you have to.
Got to keep them both. Got to keep them.
I think there's 4 guys that are the core of this defense for the next 10 years. And
Quinyon,
it's,
Coop.
And those
Quinyon,
two.
Coop, and the
Yep.
tackles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
I'd like to throw
Absolutely
Reed
right.
in there too. I'd like to throw Reed in there. But
Okay.
if you got, you know what I mean? If you have
Yeah.
to keep,
Well, they've
they
already
keep
paid
everybody-
Reed, right? Didn't they pay Reed going into this year?
They got it. He's a free agent next year.
Okay.
They got to do it
Oh,
this year if they're going
jeez.
to do it. He's going
I-
to make a lot of money too.
He could be on his way out, but
Right.
it'd be you got to keep the other 4 though first.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
And they're so young, y'all. Like they're
Right.
so young. Like, man.
The whole
Ev-
team's young.
eventually we're gonna have to flip the money. The money's gonna have to flip from the offense to the defense. We're gonna
Offense
have
to
to,
the-
yeah, we're gonna
100%.
have to go with younger draft picks in the
Less
offense to
proven.
be our weapons instead of, yeah.
And how
It's
we
gotta-
trust. And how we trust. He'll do it.
I mean, I hope so, because remember old Howie draft picks. Let's not forget about that.
No,
That was
Jalen
so
Rager.
long- like,
Yeah,
that was
Jalen
so
Rager
long
happened.
ago.
That was so long
long
ago. And then he started drafting Alabama, Georgia people.
Yeah,
And
let's
it's
stay with
been golden ever since, man.
that. Yeah, but,
yeah.
but, but
Yeah,
okay,
ever since Devontae, I feel like it's been
Yeah.
great ever
yes,
since
yes.
Devontae.
But does
Well,
that
that-
change now because those schools aren't even doing as good as they used to?
Yeah, it doesn't matter though, Mike. They're not doing as good because they play each other.
Yeah,
I mean, that's really
okay.
what it is in college football. Like you take a lot of teams that didn't have a great year, like South Carolina or something like that. You put them in a lesser conference, and they're right up there with the best teams in that conference. The SEC is so competitive. So, like the draft philosophy, it seems to me, I'm sure this it's a little bit more complicated than this, but the draft philosophy Howie Roseman has is, if I don't know who to take or where I'm going to go, I'm just going to take the best available player from the SEC.
Well, I mean, and talking about all that,
Not a bad way to go.
Talking about all that, Chris had a story about like injury and Nakobe Dean, and I think that kind of leads right into the same conversation because he's due money too.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris has a story. Look at that. Here we go. Moving right into the story here. Injury concerns emerge for star Eagles linebacker after Commanders win. So this is from heavy.com. I'm not a big heavy.com consumer here, so this is going to be new for me here.
You're more of a light.com?
I gotta watch this figure. You know what I mean? Injury concerns emerged for the fourth-year linebacker after he was forced to exit a 29-18 win over the Commanders in Week 16 with a hamstring injury.
I wanted to hit you on my.
Eagles linebacker Nakobe Dean has been downgraded to out for the remainder of the game with a hamstring injury, it says Yahoo Sports. Dean took the starting spot on the defense from rookie and 2025 first-round pick Jahad Campbell. Eagles clinched the division over the win. So Nakobe Dean exited the game with the hamstring injury and was ruled out. How concerned should we be about this injury? Is it short-term tweak or something that could linger into the postseason? What do we think here?
I don't know because I said it earlier. They interviewed all the players in the locker room, and everybody in the locker room was kind of just like, "Oh, he'll be fine. He'll be back." So I'm like, and we said it earlier, like it wasn't like, "Oh shit, this guy's hurt. Let's get him off the field." It was very like calm. I don't know about. I think it might just be a tweak, but I don't know about the rest of you guys.
What did they say did they speak today?
They did, but I did not.
But how many injuries is this for Dean right now?
It's
a lot.
Chris.
It's one every year.
So
that's the problem.
In our text thread, I said the guy cannot stay on the field, and
He can't.
which is why they drafted Campbell. In my opinion, it was his replacement. Now, the way Nakobe played this year when he's healthy has been phenomenal, but can he stay healthy? That's the thing, and
No, right? I mean, his track record says that he can. It's not like
that's
this is
what
gonna,
it says.
It's not like this gets better with age. Like this only gets worse.
Well, Chris, to that point, BG's career started out kind of like that.
Yeah.
He was injured a lot,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
and now he's a freaking legend for us. But I understand what you're saying, and it's a great concern for me. But they got to make a tough decision in the offseason. Do they keep him or do they let him go?
So
I think they let him go. I think they're gonna let him
Yeah, he might be
Fangio-
gone, man.
Fangio said today that he's iffy for Sunday's game, but then he added that he doesn't think we're done seeing him this year. So maybe it's not that big.
Ooh,
of a
I didn't
deal.
like that.
So
last
they're
comment.
probably saving him for the playoffs. He got a little
That's-
tightness in his hammy, and they pulled him off the field because you don't need him. I hope that's what it is. Because if not, I mean, youth is on his side, right? So most likely he can still end up with a promising career, but it just might not be for the Eagles. I mean, you can't give that guy a big check, and he's going to be out
He might
4
not
to
have a lot
7
of
games
leverage
a
though.
year.
But if he comes to the table, he might not have leverage to get a big deal. That many injuries?
He doesn't. He doesn't. I mean, somebody's gonna pay him. Believe me, because he's a hell of a.
He's so good.
a
He's
hell
so
of a
good when he's out
linebacker,
there.
man.
Yeah, but do
He's
the
got
injuries
the nose for the ball?
Do the injuries tank what he's going to get? Like
Not-
Chris is saying.
I think you're underestimating how
Valuable.
stupid teams can be.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
There are
I
the
could
Commanders out there.
see,
There are the
Atlanta or Cleveland or these dumpster teams are like, oh, he's really good. He can't stay on the field, and then they just completely overpay. I mean, I'm sure the Eagles would offer him a very fair contract,
Yeah.
but if someone's going to give you another $5-7 million a year, you're going to go there.
But Joe, if they keep him, how does Campbell get on the field?
Well, that's like what you said. The plan isn't to keep him. The plan, because I mean, Jahad Campbell's a luxury item right now. He's on the bench. You saw what he could do in the beginning of the year. He's
Yeah.
a quality player from day one.
Quality.
He's still in the running for Rookie of the Year.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good player.
Yeah,
N'Kobe's probably done.
I think so too. I don't think he's
Yes.
going to be here. It's a shame because I think he's a great player, but the
It is
injuries
a
are gonna
shame.
destroy him.
It is.
But
a
look,
shame.
you can't pay everyone. You can't pay everyone, and that is a way to save a little bit of cash.
Yep, you just put your hot in. That sucks. Yeah.
And we still got Trot Jr. back there too.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
have a
he's a
feeling
special teamer, I think.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's not good. That's just my.
Is he undersized? Is that his
Yeah,
problem? He's just,
he
or
is
he's just-
undersized.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, if he's not careful, he could get ran over by the.
Welcome to the Sam Boner Minute with Chris Reese.
Oh, there it is. So, guys, I'm starting to believe. My my orange is bleeding through. We are third place in the division right now. I'm sorry, in the
Damn.
Eastern Conference. Eastern Conference, we are third place overall. And every time I watch these games, they just find ways to win. And I'm just like, they're not so good. And they just like rolled the Canucks. Like, I mean, they just keep winning. They are showing 35 games in, so we're less than halfway. 18-10 and 7 on the season. So it's really good for the Flyboys. They are +7 differential. So I always look at in hockey, their goal differential, and they're +7 on the season. So they're looking pretty favorable overall. Zegras is legit. You've got your normal nonsense. Did you see the Tocchet and Michkov fight? Not really
did.
fight, verbal altercation. It's really
Yes,
nothing.
I did.
It's good. Michkov is a hothead, and I love him. So Tocchet's got to give him an earful. So it's good. But I'm starting to turn here a little bit. I'm starting to get into like the bleed orange, and it's starting to come out a little bit. We'll see though. I'm not fully in, but like I got toes in the water over here. So they're looking good.
Number one is hard.
So we are on a upswing here. So number third in the conference is legit. So we're doing good.
That's pretty impressive. That's especially
really
for
is.
not
No,
what's
it
supposed
really
to be a good
is.
year.
And we're beating the good teams too. It's I mean the Hurricanes are like the best in the division, clearly in the Metropolitan.
And then we
So
just beat them.
we lose to them more often than not. But yeah, I think we did just beat them there. But man, they're good. Flyboys they're pulling it together here. So
Just give us a playoff series, man, because there's nothing like playoff hockey, bro.
I was literally I was
Come
in my
on, man.
phone
Come
looking
on,
up
man.
old pictures. I would get the whole face painted up orange. I mean, love my Flyboys.
I'm not going to find it, but I'm looking for that. Remember back in the day, I sent that Riley Reed meme. It was about the Phillies, though.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah,
it
yeah,
didn't make
yeah,
me
yeah.
believe.
Wait, who's Riley Reed? I'm not familiar with that name.
Google
Just totally covered that. All up.
Okay, okay.
make sure Jeff isn't around though.
I can't imagine why, but I'll take your advice reluctantly.
I think
That
they should
gets
have
me every
Reed going
time,
on.
man. That gets me every time.
I'm Jeff.
All right, this week. Damn, calm down, Jamal.
He's got
I'm
Riley
just trying
Reid
to
on his
breathe,
phone.
yo.
This week
Look,
we got a
it's
game
too
coming
late.
up. Week 17 at Buffalo against the Buffalo Bills, who just had barely a win last week against the Browns. It was 23-20. Going into it's the Browns. They were 3-12, but they put a hell of a game up against Buffalo. Buffalo's we'll talk about it more, but I'm going to say it now. Buffalo's offensive line does not look good. It looked horrible against Cleveland Browns, who are a 3-12 team. But anyway, there are some big implications to this game. I can talk. Buffalo is in a tight
Oh yes,
race.
I'm familiar.
Jesus. Buffalo's in a tight race for the AFC. They're currently sitting anywhere from 6 to 8. So they need this. They need this. They need some help from the Dolphins, the Jets, the Bengals, the Colts, all of that. Like, they need all of that shit to be going on for them. They have to win out. If they do, they'll guarantee themselves a playoff berth. So they're going to play everybody this weekend is basically what I'm trying to say. For us, it's not that. I mean, we want to win because it can get us. We have a chance to get to 2, and we want to win so we can stay at 3. But this means more to them than it does us, I think, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
They haven't been in this position for a while either, where they are this late in the season. They need these games to like keep their season alive.
But okay, so here's the not to get into stats, but here's the bigger question about them. Like, this is their window. There's no Chiefs. They're gone. They don't have that. Oh my God, we can't beat the Chiefs. And now it looks like
that's right.
They're not even if they don't make the playoffs or they don't make it past the first round.
If not
done.
Now, then never.
They're done.
Right.
Never, ever. It'll never happen. It'll never happen.
Brady 2.0 coming after them.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Drake May. Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine being a Buffalo fan and this is your opportunity. Kansas City's gone. You know, the ghost of Patrick Mahomes is finally vanquished, and now you have the Patriots stand in front of you again. You know, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And going into my thing about the offensive line for them, he has had multiple games this year, several games this year, where he's had multiple interceptions and or fumbles. So I think we can capitalize on that big time. And it looks as if all right, what do you guys think? To me, it looks like he is the team. Like, he is the one that's making
100%.
them win.
He's the team.
Well, no,
he's
Cook.
now
Cook is
Him
a
and Cook.
beast. Okay?
Him and Cook.
Cook's a monster, but they don't have a passing game to speak of, in my opinion. And their defensive line also, they give up a lot of rushing yards. You guys, I'm really looking forward to this game, man. This is a big matchup. 425. It is the game of the week in the NFL, in my opinion. Now, it's not going to snow, but they did say it's going to be like cold rain, which is never fun.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
Yeah. But this is the kind of game QB1 says, okay, I heard y'all talking about Josh. It's my turn. I cannot wait. And they play well this week. They get a bye week next week because the starters will rest. And then we wait to see who comes to Lincoln Financial Field in 2 weeks.
Go ahead, Joe.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter what happens this game, the Eagles stars are probably resting next week, right? No matter what. Can we just? I
no
hope
way that doesn't happen. I agree.
I hope that we don't have this same stupid conversation every year about discussing the pros and cons of resting your players.
It's going.
Nah.
to happen.
Like,
Our team needs
It's like
rest.
all pros.
Listen, we were the last team standing last year. Our team needs, if we can get another bye week in here,
We need
get the bye week.
If anybody
Rest
needs
them.
it, we need it. Yeah.
We had an early bye this season too, man. We had a really early
Yeah.
bye compared to last
It was
year.
like week 6 or something, wasn't it? It was really early.
well, we
Yeah, it
had
was
two
early.
in
No,
a row.
no,
Our- our bye last year.
our
was
bye
week
this-
5.
Yeah, our bye last week was week 5. Last year. But
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
this is a marquee matchup. Chris, what do you think? I can't wait to hear your thoughts.
Oh, are you kidding me? This game, I'm not concerned.
Hello there.
Hello there. I am not concerned at all there about this game.
Hello.
This is the the rainy weather is. I love the fact that there's going to be rainy weather on this side. This defense, to me, is our defense, I should say, is the part that gives me such a confidence that we're going to win this game. Jalen set just like this last game. Jalen settling down. They're figuring out what they're doing, their identity. This is going to be one of those boring games. It's not going to have good favorable weather, and we win this game. Like this is our type of football. What was the last score when we played the Bills? It was like 30.
It was really close.
37.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was
30
up there.
It was up there on there, right? So if we get to a shootout, I still feel confident that we're going to beat this team because again, Josh Allen has not sold me that he's the guy. He turns that ball over too much. Jalen got it out of his system. He's all done with that. He's not going back to that terrible way. What was that? The 4 turnover game or whatever it was 5.
2
It's all
on play.
done. Yeah, whatever. It's all done. I forgot about it.
My confidence level for this game and us winning is on par with how I felt about going into the Super Bowl last year. Don't know why, but I feel extremely confident about us winning this game.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
know what it is. There's something.
There you go,
And I
Mike.
think it was after watching their game last week, not ours, Buffalo's game last week, and
Yeah.
watching he was just constantly under pressure. Yes, he can do some things with his feet, and he's a little, but we have a better defense than the Browns do. Like our linebacker play and our secondary play is not what the Browns are, and it doesn't. It also helps that I played Madden the other day, and he had 3 picks within the first 2 quarters.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey, Chris, to answer your question, Eagles 37, Bills 34 in overtime.
And
Yeah.
OT, that was OT.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Damn.
it also
37,
involved their
34.
defensive players fighting with our fans on the sidelines. If
Oh,
you
that's
remember.
a thing of
That was
beauty.
a
Yes.
marquee event.
Yes, it was. Yes.
Oh, so
So-
do we fight their fans in this game?
You guys, I think it's going to be a similar type of score. I got to tell you, I think it's going to be. I didn't look at. Let me see what the over.
I
I
don't
don't-
think that offense puts up 30 again.
Yeah, I agree. I think
just
this
don't
is
think
going to
that
be
happens.
closer to. I think it's going to be closer to a score last week.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be the game where because everybody's like shitting, like national pundits right now are shitting on us and saying like we're not good. We just beat 2 bad teams. That's the only reason why we're winning. And I think this week they're going to beat this team. It's going to change the narrative completely.
Yeah, and again, for Josh Allen, this, like Paul said earlier, this really is like nut cutting time for him. This is
Yes,
the
it
clearest
is.
path
Yeah.
that they've
Yeah.
had to the Super Bowl, and they've
Yep.
perennially been like the second best team in the AFC for the last 5 years, and they just haven't been able to get over the hump that was, the Kansas City Chiefs for the most part. I think didn't they lose to the Bengals that one year that the Bengals went and they beat Kansas
Yes.
City.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost to the Bengals that year. So, I mean, but basically their main foe has been,
Themselves.
Yeah, what if what if Coop comes in with a spear and then does like the Roman Reigns? Like,
Dude,
I
if-
hope there's a wrestling move every match. Every game now.
if he just stands in the end zone doing the acknowledge me, like if he just puts his hand in the air, that'd be
Oh,
amazing.
God, after he sacks fucking Josh Allen, yeah, because he ain't going nowhere.
The ooh-ah would
The
be
over-
really cool too. Sorry.
The over under is 43.5, so it's not a really high.
That's not high,
over
yeah.
under. No, so probably like 24.
I think last
24-20 birds, maybe.
All right, so you're
It's not
going to
bad.
win. Jamal, what do you got?
Well, I'm sure you guys remember last week. I was very confident that we were going to kick the shit out of the Redskins. Oh no. I'm sorry, Native American America. I was very confident that we were going to kick the shit out of the Commanders because of how bad they were.
Jamal, Thanksgiving.
I'm
over. You don't have
extremely
to be nice
confident
to
that
them
we're-
anymore.
I feel like I'm like at least 1/18th Native American now. I gotta look at my peoples. I gotta look my people down. So I am fucking sure we're gonna kick the shit out of the Bills because of how good we are.
I love it.
Last week we saw us start to put this shit together.
Yeah.
The running game was looking good. The line's been working together for quite some time now. They're starting to get a little bit of cohesion, and the defense has just been a defense. I am absolutely positive that we beat them by 2 scores. I'm going to say
I just use the terms that are
I'm going to say 31 to 31-17.
Wow.
Birds and in a decisive victory where people are going to hop back on Jalen's dick after this week.
Well, they never should have left. Yeah, they should have.
Yeah, they should.
MVP
He did though.
Yeah, they should.
He's barren.
It's bare. That shit's dry. That shit's dry.
Population has declined.
Yeah,
It has.
Joe.
One thing I can point out that kind of just occurred to me that a lot of the perennial like top quarterbacks in the league this year have had seasons that are sub par. Am I right or wrong in that?
No, you're right.
Mahomes, Josh Allen.
Oh, you're
I mean, I
right.
guess you
Shit.
I guess you throw Jalen Hurts into there too.
Joe Burrow is talking like
Joe
there's rumors
Burrow,
that he doesn't
right.
want to be there anymore. That's how bad it is.
That would be very, very on brand for Joe Burrow
yeah.
because he's part of the he's one of the biggest reasons why that is the way it is, and he doesn't even understand it. The Eagles are going to lose 24-17.
Okay.
Mhm.
Good choice.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
My
Chris,
man.
what did you have for a score?
My score 27-24. We win.
27-24.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we win, and I think it's something along the lines of 27-17.
Oh, 2-score game or
Yeah.
2-score win.
I think it's going. There's some. I think, and I don't necessarily think. I think the offense is going to do its job, but I think the defense is going to be the main issue
Yeah.
for them. Is our defense? I think is just going to fucking give us the ball a lot.
And the 3-and-outs won't hurt as much.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep getting the ball back.
Exactly. With those predictions, what did we all pick last at the beginning of the year?
Oh, let's see.
Oh, I know I had a win.
Buffalo. We got Mike. Mike, you picked the loss. Everybody else picked the win.
Oh, I flipped it.
Yeah.
Is Joe still running away with this thing?
Well, let me
over.
run the standings real quick. So, Mike, you're currently sitting at 9-6, not bad. Joe is at 12-3. He's just
Damn.
fucking going off.
Jesus.
I'm at
It's over.
yeah, it's out. It's over. Yeah, it's over. I'm at 10-5. Sizzle, you're at a robust 6-9, and Reese, you are at 8-7.
What am I at? 8-7.
But,
I'll take my over 500.
but wait.
Yeah.
What, what did we all say for the final win-losses for the team? Do you have that?
Okay, so
I had
Mike,
it
you
at
had
16-1.
12-5.
12
Yeah,
and
Mike.
5.
You,
So I'm.
yeah.
well, I
so
mean,
Joe also had 12-5.
I had 12
I had 13-4, which is impossible now.
13 and 4.
I think Sizzle, you had 13-4, and
Yeah.
Reese had 13-4. We were all aggressive, and we were wrong.
so
Mike
Joe,
and
Joe still have a
Mike
chance.
and Joe are still in the running.
Surprised
Yeah,
I thought I
You
had
could
a
have finished
16-1.
12-5.
I mean, shit. We need to win out, right?
Yeah, you guys got to win out.
If they win,
I mean they're probably not going to play their starters.
They'll still
if they
win.
win,
though.
if
We
they
still
win
think-
this week,
yeah.
I think they beat the crap out of the Commanders in Week 18 with like all backups.
Oh, yeah.
They just
100%.
demoralize that.
Yeah.
No, but no, you're right. That would be perfect because Tanner McKee will come out and play amazing,
Yep,
and then it'll
yep,
start the
and
whole.
everybody will be
it'll
happy.
start the
Yep.
whole.
Imagine if we played them
TV.
this whole season.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine if they
Yep.
played them the whole year.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Um.
Whatever.
Before we leave, I have to ask the question because we did talk about the John Cena celebration, mainly for the other 3 wrestling fans in here. How do we feel about John Cena tapping out in his final match?
Poetic. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah,
No idea what you're talking about.
John Cena had his last match last weekend. He's done, and he got tapped out. He tapped.
Did he win?
No, he tapped out. He got choked out.
Oh, see, that's not good for the
Yeah,
script.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a horrible script.
yeah.
Why?
Hey,
Joe's
let me tell you
opinion
guys-
is going to be way more important than mine.
No, my opinion is
But
going
I
to be
kinda
way
agree.
more important than all of y'all's.
There it is. That's right.
So listen to this. So
Chance.
Let me talk
I'm
to
gonna-
you.
I'm an old school wrestling dude, right? You all remember
Yeah,
the Hitman Hart, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That script went left.
the screw
And
job.
and he went into Vince McMahon's mouth. Remember that? Yeah.
yeah.
Gotcha, bitch. Remember that?
Your job in Montreal.
Bill Goldberg cost me millions of dollars.
My-
Why would Vince like why
Vince ain't part of this anymore.
Vince is gone.
Vince
You don't
is
think
gone,
so?
dude.
His daughter's still a part of it.
Yeah, he's gone. That's a whole other podcast, bro. Like, woo.
His daughter, his
Oh, he's
son's
gone.
still a part of it.
No,
he's
son's
not.
gone too.
Oh, they're all out of it.
There's
So it's just Triple H.
His
So
daughter
it's
is
just
though.
Triple H.
His
it's
daughter's
just
in the-
Triple H.
His
Yes.
daughter's in the mix.
No, she's not.
Well,
No, she
Stephanie's
has
in
nothing
the
to do.
mix, right?
She has nothing to do with creative.
She just shows up, makes appearances.
Really?
All right. Well, anyway, I
Okay.
think it's horrible. If I don't think he should have went out like that.
Oh, I think it's perfect.
I'm not gonna lie. At the end, when he
Yeah.
tapped out and all those people were crying, I thought it was the greatest thing in the world. I was like, "This is hilarious."
That's wrestling.
You can't
to a T,
beat it.
though.
But isn't that like a wrestling tradition?
Yeah,
too,
you
that
gotta
your
put the
last
young-
match you're supposed to lose.
Yes.
Wrestling code is you got to.
You go out on the bottom.
But you got to put the next guy over.
Guy
And
over.
Yep.
Yeah, and you made Gunther a ultra heel, and that's
He's go-
perfect.
He's going. Gunther's going to bring that up for the rest of his career. I ended John Cena's career. I made him quit, and Cena
Gunther-
gave that. Cena gave that to him.
Yeah.
Gunther is literally Thanos. He is just collecting the souls of retiring fucking WWE wrestlers.
Yeah.
Dude, he's going to do AJ. He's doing AJ Styles next. That's why they did that whole thing where they walk by him at the car.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, yeah.
AJ's the next jewel in the gauntlet, dude.
No, actually, it's Lesnar.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's going to be Lesnar. Lesnar.
Oh, you think they're going to let him take down Lesnar?
Yes.
Yeah. He's gonna have the Infinity
Lesnar wants
Gauntlet.
his- he wants his
Okay.
last match to be at SummerSlam.
I don't know where that.
And then he's done.
We do not care.
I love it.
Bruh. Look,
I was just
I
waiting for
thought-
Mike
I
to
thought
do
it
that.
was perfect. And
Yeah,
then-
there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
that little like
Nah.
wry smile he had on his face right before tapping,
I love them.
it was just perfect. Like, he's like, man, it's fucking over. He
I
got it.
respect all the wrestling fans out
I'm
there.
out.
My kids still love it. So I'm just
Well,
old school.
you want to know what I think, though? I think that John Cena, this isn't the last time you're going to see him in the WWE
There's no way.
ring.
There's no way.
coming back.
I think
No,
when
you
they,
think
go,
he'll go?
when they
No,
go to Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania, there's going to be so much money thrown at those guys. You might even see Shawn Michaels fucking wrestle again.
It's
be-
not even. It's not
He's
even
gonna come
that.
as the peacemaker.
Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even that. Like with Netflix just buying Warner Brothers, like there's a good chance that DC's done. There's already talks about that.
Really? You think they're going to kill it?
Yeah, yeah. They're saying they might not continue any of it. They don't even know if they're going to continue Warner Brothers as a actual studio now.
Oh wow.
hmm
Who bought it?
Jesus.
Netflix bought them.
Netflix did.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that. That's nuts.
What did what just came out for DC that James Gunn did? Superman. right?
Superman, right?
Yeah.
That movie was incredibly successful.
it was
I don't know
great,
why they
and
They're about to
it
run
was-
Supergirl.
The trailer looks good for that too.
Yeah, I don't know why they would have that because I mean they
Yeah.
actually did well. I mean there was a lot of slop like before that, but
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
the stuff that James Gunn has done for DC has been like really good. The Suicide Squad movie he did, very underrated, great movie.
There's the new TV show going on. But with that, I'm going to say
He knows what he's doing, man.
I'm going to say go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bird.
Merry
Merry
Christmas. Happy holidays to the Bros on
We don't
Birds
say
family
that.
out there.
Merry
Love y'all.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
9 more
bitches.
subscribers on
Feliz
TikTok.
Navidad.
Merry
No, we
Christmas,
care.
libtard.